Hey everybody, Shelma32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 10th episode of season 3 of What We Do in the Shadows. This one is entitled The Portrait. I'm still not recovered from last week's. I can't believe they killed Colin. I was devastated. I loved Colin. I can't, like, there was all the stuff with Nandor, which not sure if I admitted it or not, but I do know that I knew that Nandor wasn't going to be going anywhere. Just like, even if I don't know any spoilers, I've seen him on promotional like posters. I've literally, my eyes always zeroed in on him on the posters, so I know he survived. He was survived. He didn't go into his long slumber, and if he did, it only lasted till like next season type thing. We might have had like this episode without him, but I didn't imagine Colin. But then it all made sense why Laszlo was so sweet to him all season. And I absolutely freaking loved that he did that. I liked it all season where he was just so sweet to him. Helping him out. Still a bit like little digs and stuff like that. But he'd help him out all the way through. And it was so sweet. And now we know why. He's known from the pretty much the beginning of getting in that big library at the Vampire Council that he was going to die when he reached 100. And he did. And it's sad. It was a really good episode all round. Like the stuff with Nandor and things like that. Like talking about the vampire depression and all that, which makes sense because if they're not going to be all happy all the time if they're living for that long. You're going to have lulls and stuff like that. And I like the fact we saw that. But I can't help but focus on anything but I can't focus on anything but Colin. I can't believe we lost him, and it's just like, what the hell are we going to do now? And the ending, oh my god, with like him obviously like turning into some kind of husk, goo inside, because Nando put his hand through his face. Like Nando not believing it, and then it's like, oh dear, what have I done? And oh, he's actually gone. But I love the fact that all of like Laszlo, obviously all the way through, Guillermo was being really sweet. And Nadja as well, and it was a really good episode. It was a really good episode, and we had some good good cameos as well, and things like that. But I really liked that episode. It was really sad. It was really sad. It was really well done. It showed there's so much more. There's so much to this show. There's so much to it, and I'm nervous about what's going to be in this episode. I really am, but I want to get into it. Because I know, even if it's going to be sad because of Colin not being there, I feel like I'm going to smile anyway because this show makes me smile. But I think we're going to get going before I waffle on any longer. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, and they even got them there. Oh, they're doing a portrait.
When they lose one of their own, they just don't know how to deal with it. I mean, their only funeral type tradition is that they get a new portrait made with all of them except for the newly deceased, and I don't think that's a really healthy way of dealing with the loss of a family member.
It's not.
Oh, leave it alone, Guillermo. You're giving everyone a big bummer. Oh, and she's right. She's right.
Should he even be here?
I know. I did think this was sort of a vampire's only portrait.
Hey, he is a valued member of the team and has every right.
Oh!
Even though he is a dog.
I wasn't talking about the dog you halfway. I was talking about Gizmo.
Okay. Hey, it's a hellhound.
So maybe they need to make a new vampire. I just heard it, and I know what you're thinking, but I truly believe that that's what's needed to really restore back, and I deserve it.
He does deserve it, but I highly doubt it's going to happen. I feel like it's one of... It always seemed like in the movie as well that they say they're going to make him a vampire. They never do. They never do. And I don't think that's going to happen, sadly, for him. At least not here. I am offended by these opening credits. They've taken out his pictures. They put a post-it note over his face. I'm offended. That was hurtful.
We're having a picture painted. Then we will have a picture that Colin Robinson is not in, and we can forget about him forever, and this will heal us.
The corpse has barely begun to stink, and we've got the Tao of Steve painting our portrait.
Not just masking her true feelings with a joke.
That was not a joke. A joke has a punchline. And you wouldn't know a punchline if it ran over your scrotum with a penny farthing.
Jesus.
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
You're cool.
Fuck
He
you
is.
and fuck you. Fuck all this shit. Whoa.
You are not storming away from me. I am storming away from you, but in a different direction.
They do.
When he says take 5, the 5 of what and where are we taking it?
This last year, it has not been easy on me.
You do need to. He has been for a lot, but they do need to. They need to confront their feelings.
Even so-called eternal life can be snuffed out at a moment's notice. Colin Robinson's head imploding into a pile of goo has made me realize that I need to make the most of my life.
Aww.
Which is why I've decided to leave Staten Island and travel the world. Get a job on one of those boats that
What?
collect plastic
What
from
the
the
hell are you talking about?
ocean. Guillermo.
You leave. He cannot.
Sorry, would you mind giving us a
Sorry.
moment?
Just give us one
They're
minute.
He's leaving. What?
You are one of the things I need to get away from to make a fresh start. No offense.
Oh no.
I would rather not talk about the death of Schmolin Schmobinson because my dear husband Laszlo is having a bit of a hard time dealing
They
with
all
What are
are.
you talking about?
I said you were having a hard time dealing with Colin Robinson's very disgusting and tragic death.
But then again, I think Laszlo had the whole season to prepare for it. None of them, the others did they?
I've just had the best idea. I think I might know just the thing to cheer you up, my love. We could get a red bus and make love in it. We could go to Madame Tussauds and look around.
If I were to need rest and recuperation from a dear
No.
friend's death, that fuckhole would be the last place on earth.
They're not all leaving now, are they?
Never to go back there again.
Lasso!
United Kingdom. United Ding Dong, more like.
They can't all leave. No.
That's not how that works.
Don't you do it!
Okay, this is a glass paperweight, and this
Is the remote.
is the TV control. We push this in
Patronizing.
and play.
Okay.
This is not taking over RuPaul.
Again.
Your work on your local vampiric council has been quite impressive.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Queen. Everyone is going on about it. We would be delighted for you to join us in London, in England, where you will take a position that ranks amongst the highest of all worldwide vampiric councils.
So he's gone to London, England, and that's where he wants her there.
You're thinking of leaving too?
Of course I want to leave. It is such a great honor and opportunity. And I would have a chance to finally do something with my stupid eternal life. But it is not to be.
Good.
What?
I mean, why?
Why?
Laszlo will never go back to England. You heard him. He has sworn it. And I cannot leave him on his own. You know, I went on holiday for 2 weeks in 1924. And when I got back, he hadn't fed himself once. He spent all his time writing poetry and wanking.
That's nothing new then. He's still the same, isn't he?
I know it seems like I'm panicking, but I'm not panicking. It's just that I'm afraid it's like a party, and as soon as one person leaves the party, another person
Yeah.
decides it's okay for them to leave the party. And before you know, the whole party's over, and you devoted 12 years of
He
your life
doesn't want to
start
be
a
left
party.
alone.
It's not going to end like this.
Oh, Jesus, that made me jump. Why did that make me jump?
No, it was just a random question that I was. What do you think about England? Is it a cool place to live?
No, it is absolutely not.
Why not?
Why not?
You want to know a story about England
Yeah.
in the English way?
Yeah.
I used to be a member of a club, the Sherwood Club of London.
Okay.
My father was a member of a club called the Sherwood Club of London. His father was a member of a club,
The Sherwood Club of London.
and I was expelled from the Sherwood Club.
So
of
that's the
London.
only reason.
The decision was unanimous. So I left the UK and came here to the new world.
Okay.
To the land of opportunity.
So that's the only reason he left.
There's the bell. Time to get back to the portrait.
Tell him to fuck off. I'm busy here. Plus, that conversation about my homeland has given me the pip. I shall
course.
need 10 minutes to recover.
Fair enough. This is a weird episode. I don't know what to make of it. It's weird because one, we haven't got Colin, and two, everybody's talking to leave him. We can't.
Everything's gonna be A-OK.
It's a cape. It's a map.
I'll tell you what, world travel looks good on you.
No.
She is an expert on international vampire travel.
It's true. I book all the trips for the Vampiric Council. Really the only fun part of my job.
No.
Here's a tip.
Yes?
Put your ancestral soil in your giant sport so it's always on your back. Then you can just lie down anywhere.
What's a Jane sport?
It's a
backpack.
backpack. It's a very popular backpack.
Children's
it.
backpack.
That's smart. That's very smart.
Anyone could have thought of that.
That's a good idea, actually, to be honest.
Travel by railway and always at night. It's the only way to stay safe. Plus, it's usually much cheaper.
Oh, I'm so
Probably.
excited. Cannot wait.
Still expensive, though. Has he got the money?
The Colossus of Rhodes, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the beautiful unmarred face of the Sphinx.
What do we say to him? How do we break it to him that none of that is... The Sphinx obviously lost his nose. Gardens of Babylon don't exist anymore.
I know they were all a little bit shaken up by the death of Colin Robinson.
Speak for yourself. I'm as dry as a nun's doodah.
Regardless, we have to remember that there's the family that you're born into.
Yeah, this is his chosen family.
You are so selfish, Laszlo.
She's right.
I made a vow never to return to that cag house.
But why?
You know why. The British are a pack of classist wankers.
Here, here.
And
From the Sherwood Club. Yes, I know. You have told me so many times.
Okay, I want to know.
They didn't even care that I was a vampire.
Oh.
What they did object to, however, was the fact that I fell in love and eventually married the most...
So they expelled him because of her.
A girl with no surname, no social
They
standing.
expelled him because of her.
That girl is the most beautiful girl I have ever known.
Oh.
That girl's name, yes, my darling,
It's my name.
it's your name.
Oh. He was expelled because of her.
I will be returning to England to assume a position on the Supreme Vampiric Council.
Wait, what?
We will be going back as the tip of the tops of the upper classes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that changes pretty much fucking everything. Count me in.
Oh.
Didn't you hear what she just said? We're gonna rule the fucking place. Rule Britannia!
Oh, and the guide's a bit shocked as well. Oh,
Now I'm ready. Now I am ready.
no. Oh, no. Guillermo's going to be left all alone. No.
I think we should all just take a second. Breathe. You know, just take a deep breath. Then, I mean, the portrait's not even done, so we could just check in.
it's almost done.
What?
And
No.
that's that. So we're all free to go about doing whatever the hell it was you were doing before.
I'm assuming they all come back together next season because there's a next season, but this is horrible. No.
Is this your attempt at cheering me up?
Guillermo, you want us to go through this one more time? It's a very dangerous world out there.
You're joking, right? It's me who's been protecting you!
So what? You shoot away some assassins. Who gives a shit?
If it wasn't for me, you would be dead by now. If not...
Tons of times over.
And the only reason you're alive is because I let you live.
He needs to stand up for himself. He does. They're all going to leave him like he's not important. He is important.
You forgot that we hypnotized you to make it physically impossible for you to harm me or any of your masters. Do you remember that?
Didn't work.
Because we used hypnosis. Hypnosis doesn't work on me. I never feel weak, my furry little friend.
No. Master, your sword needs polishing.
It does?
Damn, Guillermo.
Once a familiar, always a familiar.
This is pretty fucking cool. This is cool. No!
You almost hate John.
Oh, not John.
This is what I've been waiting for. What?
He wants to die.
The crucifix away, Guillermo. You have passed the test.
Wait, what? Oh, no, he's
You have proved to me finally that you can take care of yourself. And more importantly,
me.
You can take care of me. Of accompanying me on my journey around the world. If you accompany me on this journey, when we arrive at the banks of the river Tigris, in my homeland of Al-Qanadar,
Doesn't exist anymore.
You will take a knee, and I will make you a vampire.
Al-Qanadar doesn't exist anymore.
My word is my bond.
I bet the River Tigris has been changed as well.
You should go. Start making arrangements.
Yes.
Let our great journey commence.
It doesn't exist anymore.
That little fucker can really move when he wants to.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss this house, but
Aww.
definitely won't miss cleaning it.
He's not. At least he's not going to be on his own.
Fine, I will allow it. But don't think for 1 second I'll be getting into the habit of scooping my own soil.
No, of course not. Oh, can you take my luggage to the train station? I don't want to carry it to the dock and then have to carry it back to the train station.
Hey, what am I working for you now? I'm kidding, Guillermo. I will take your bag for you.
Okay, gracias.
Aww.
Hello. I just wanted to say goodbye.
Thank you.
I got you a little.
Aww, I don't like this. They're all leaving. I like it. It's a really good episode, but it's really sweet and sad.
Should we hug now?
I think it would be too much.
Okay.
Nandor, I have come to bid you adieu. You are a vampire I have known for a while now, and now our time together has ended. Cheers, bye.
Charming.
What were you doing in the basement, my dear?
Nothing, just taking care of some business.
Oh, my sweet love.
Something like that.
Are you okay? Do you need a bit more time?
Not at all, I feel fine. Let's rock and roll.
We're missing 3 boxes of porn.
Okay. Where's...
Guillermo, my things?
I mean,
No, he needs to get to the train station. Nando's gonna leave without him.
I will see you when we are kissing the ground of your native land and make love on the bones of those who scorn you.
Damn right.
Safe passage, my darling.
That hat looks good on him.
You in?
Yes, lock me up.
He needs to get to the train station in a hurry.
it's a lot of Oreos.
Make sure you look after my wife.
What? Ah! No! No, 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 no!
What the fuck? Nandor's gonna be all on his own. And he's gonna think Guillermo abandoned him. Oh no! He's just gonna think Guillermo abandoned him.
My dearest Nadia, you must be deucedly cross with me for my subterfuge.
Just a bit.
But I digress. Guillermo is a damn good bodyguard.
I like the fact he said that, but what the hell?
Okay, so this is my trinkets case.
Over these past 200 or 300 years,
Hurry up.
you have grown into a strong, bold, independent woman of the world.
What the hell's going on?
Safe passage, Colin Robinson. Not much more to say. What's the... Oh my...
He's rotted.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Whose future is far less certain. Whose existence is even more terrifying and mysterious than our own.
No way.
And defenseless. Who need protection and care.
Hello? Shit.
What the fuck? What the fuck? It looked weird, but it's Colin. That explains why he was so freaked out. Oh god, my head is spinning from all that. Nando's gonna think he's been abandoned by Guillermo. Nando's gonna be hurt that Laszlo didn't go with him. Guillermo's gonna be just pissed off what Laszlo did, and then be upset that Nando went without him. Oh, and then we got baby Colin. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? I did not see that coming at all. What the fuck? I'm sorry, it's giving me the giggles. That looks so weird, but it's like baby Colin. So Colin's going to be back next season in some weird form. In baby form, so he stayed behind to look after Colin. He's so sweet. He helped him all the way. Did he know that was going to happen? No, he didn't, because he reacted like, what the fuck? So obviously there was some stuff he didn't know. But he looked out for him and made his time happy all the way through the season. And now he's staying to look after him as a baby. And I think that's so sweet. I love Laszlo. Oh. The fight between Guillermo and Nando was awesome. That was really good. That was a great episode. Oh, I want to hug Nando because he's going to think Guillermo left him. He's going to think Guillermo left him, and I think, oh no. I don't want them to be him to be upset at him, because like Guillermo's probably going to be upset that Nando left without him. He's going to be angry at Laszlo, obviously, but Nando's going to be all on his own. I don't want him to be all on his own. Oh, he stayed to look after Colin. I'm sorry, that's so sweet. Like, these last 2 episodes, I've liked Laszlo the whole time, but he's just, there's so much more to him than that you first, like, if you just, like, skim for an episode, you get one impression of him, but then you watch it, especially this whole season, like, him with how Sean, the next door neighbour, then these last 2 episodes, and all this season with Colin, he's just so sweet. There's so much more to him. Oh, I love that one. I'm going to be super anxious to watch next week's episode. I am always anxious when I'm starting a new season of something. I always am. I can't help it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm anxious and nervous that I'm not going to like that season as much as the last one. I don't know. I'm going to be so anxious with the next episode premiere for season 4 because it's cool. How are they all going to come back together? How's everybody going to feel about each other? What's happened in the time? Because I'm assuming there's going to be at least a little bit of time passed. Oh, I think it's. Oh, I love Laszlo. My favourite part of the series is the relationship between Nandor and Guillermo. It is. Like, there's some unresolved feelings there, I think, as well. Guillermo, I think, kind of knows because of what they did with the lady at the workout place. That they showed where Nandor was going, liking her. But I think Laszlo might have become my favourite character again. Maybe. Just from these last 2 episodes, there's so much, it's shown there's so much more to him. The whole cast is amazing. The whole cast has always been amazing, but Matt Berry is just, he was the reason, like, obviously, I love the film. I love and adore the film. It's one of the films, if my head shuts down and I literally cannot do anything else, it's like, my brain will just go, bleh. I'll put on the film, it helps. It's that and Princess Bride. Those are the 2 things I can put on and it will help my brain start working again. The reason I was most excited, apart from that, about the show was the fact they cast Matt Berry in it. Because, like, the IT crowd and everything like that, he's always amazing whatever he's been done. And his music's great too. But Nandor and Guillermo became my favourites. I still absolutely love them, and I'm super interested and anxious to see what's going to happen with them in the next season. But I love Laszlo so much. I love him. And I just, oh God, that speech of him dictating his letter to Nadja. Oh, that made me emotional. Just talking about him in this season's making me emotional. I've got tears in my eyes. I love him. Oh my God, that episode was amazing. Oh, we got baby Colin. I'm really interested to see how that is handled next season. And see how it looks. Because that looked a bit weird. But then again, dark lighting and he's probably still at, it's like, he's just been born. If he's like a baby, his head's all squished. Even though he burst out of his own stomach. Is it just, oh. Maybe this isn't the first time that's happened for him. It's like 100-year cycle where that body and memories, like, it's kind of like reincarnation, but he just gets reborn out of his own stomach. And it's just a cycle. He just keeps being like that. That's an interesting idea. But maybe he doesn't remember things, at least at first. Oh, that's an interesting idea. I love how the mysterious nature of the energy vampires. I like that. Because even though Laszlo found out about the 100-year thing at the beginning of the season without telling anybody, he didn't know about the baby thing, obviously, because he was like, what the fuck? I thought he did know, but he didn't know how it happened, maybe. I don't know. I'm so intrigued. But that was amazing. I love Laszlo so much. I'm going to keep saying it. I love Laszlo. He's my favourite. I think he's my favourite, which is weird. But these last 2 episodes just puts the rest of the season so far, like up until this point, this was the finale of the season. It puts it out in a whole different perspective. I love him. Oh my God, that was a great episode. I'd love to know what you guys thought. I really would. That was an amazing episode. I loved it so much. But I'd love to know what you guys thought. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.